Africa, I noticed four main problems that kept recurring. First is that backpackers, when they're traveling, they stick to travelers. If they meet the culture, then it's from afar. The second problem is that travelers are always switching their items, throwing stuff away, buying new things. Number three, the tourism industry is exploited by foreigners, and very little of the money actually trickles down to the locals. And number four is the Africans in villages that I visited are always looking for things that we have that we just throw away. Okay. Sorry guys. Okay. So things like Nokia phone, old Nokia phones, and glasses and bras. Okay, next slide. So it inspired me to start a different project, but the app we're working on is basically a clean, green solution to all of these issues. It's a website where a village can host a traveler, but instead of money, they can use either money or items to pay for the stay. And why is this such a good idea? The items that we can acquire for secondhand or that we just have lying around in their garbage stacks are much cheaper than places like sub-Saharan Africa, where you can buy a cell phone for $120, and on eBay in America, you can buy the same thing for $20. Okay, so we thought about how this would work in a sustainable way. So there's different cultural considerations we're taking into account. For example, we would deal with the chief of the village because he's the person who takes care of things. We would have a term of agreements with the host family and also with the user that they would have to sign before actually being allowed to use the website. And we would explain the cultural differences to both sides. Here's a demo of the site.
Okay, so I'm going to give a 1-minute demo. This is the site. This is what backpackers would use. On the African side, we want to implement it on a feature phone, not this whole site, but the ability to add pages. Yeah, this is a quick demo of the site. We have the location of the village, someone in. Okay, yeah, this is a feature. This is implemented on a feature phone. For this, we just implemented it on a. It's running in Chrome, but like all the features this uses would be able to run on a feature phone. Over here, we use location services, which feature phones do have a picture of the basic necessary, and that would basically be via app on the feature phone. Yeah, and we're just going to have a look at the app, the village we just added. Lovely village. I think I would like to stay there. Yeah, that's the demo.
Okay, so the way that we would implement this is by having partners. We would look for either Lonely Planet or NGOs or local tourist companies. So they would be able to sponsor this and work with us to be able to achieve this, because it's not an easy task to find all these places. But Homestay, for example, would be a great partner. Okay, so the African market for cell phones has been spoken about, so I'm not going to talk too long about that, but it is an opportunity, so we decided to harness it. Okay, so marketing, reaching villages, basically that's self-explanatory. We would use the partners, Red Cross, NGOs, and long-term volunteers staying in the area, as also they would work with the travelers, and they would also work with the villages, because they're kind of in both worlds. So they would be able to explain to the villages about the site, and also they would be able to spread the word to travelers at the same time.